Being attentive to details may seem like a good quality, until you start to see truths you wish you had never discovered. I was once sad about not having shoes, until I came across a man who didn't even have legs. It was there that I realized life spreads blessings everywhere, but our blind gaze towards what's missing often doesn't allow us to see what we already have. You may be a good liar, but I've learned how to make people believe even the most unlikely stories. We live in a world where many want the fruits, but few are willing to plant the seeds. And the most curious thing? Many don't even realize they are living like this. Have you ever noticed how some people, after everything you have done for them, simply break the glass when they are thirsty again? A wise man once told me, "Be a good person, but don't waste your time trying to prove it to anyone." Life can knock us down in unexpected ways, but believe me, God always lifts us up and gives us strength to resist, to move forward and to overcome. Don't waste energy trying to change the view of someone who is already determined to believe their own lies. Treasure me while you still have me, not when you've lost me. Have you ever noticed how life changes when we stop questioning why people treat us the way they do and start asking ourselves, why am I allowing myself to be treated like this? Silence is not a sign of ignorance. Calmness is not weakness. And kindness is not submission. Be careful who you step on as you climb, because life is ironic. You may come across them on the way down. The hardest test in life is be yourself. Most people fail because they try to be someone else, ignoring the fact that each of us has a unique path, a unique test. If you want to know someone's character, pay attention to how this person treats you when they no longer need you. These days, many people choose to be with those who can ease their loneliness, not those they truly love. Never, never announce your ascension, for there will always be someone willing to move the ladder beneath you. I hope you find someone who speaks your language, so you don't spend your life trying to translate your soul to someone else. I have learned over time that it is possible to get up without needing anyone's help. Remember, an arrow can only be released when it is pulled back, so when life pushes you back, know that it is just a preparation for you to fly even higher. Now stop and reflect. Have you allowed people to treat you in a way you don't deserve? If so, it's time for a change. Share this thought with someone who needs to hear it. When life pulls you back, take a deep breath. Maybe it's just the boost you need to launch yourself far, with strength, direction, and purpose. Aim high. Be the kind of person you would admire meeting along the way. Be thankful for the little drop of water, because sometimes it's the one that sparks the growth you so desperately needed. Love doesn't always mean being close. At certain times, the greatest act of love is to have the courage to step away, give space, allow silence. And remember, it's never too late to start over. No one dies from being alone, but many people stop living next to the wrong person. Never allow bitter people to contaminate your joy. There are those who try to extinguish their light because they don't know how to deal with their own darkness. A mature mind understands different opinions without having to agree, and a negative attitude is like a flat tire. If you don't stop to fix it, you won't get very far. As painful as it may be, some disappointments come to open our eyes, to remove the blindfold we insist on keeping. Discipline of the heart is what transforms dreams into achievements. Confidence, a muscle. It only gets stronger when we face the thing we fear most. Life gives us the freedom to choose, but it never frees us from the consequences. And if a secret is really valuable, maybe it should be kept just for you. After all, how can you demand discretion from someone if you don't even have it yourself? Now stop and think. Are you allowing yourself to grow? Or are you waiting for the approval of someone who never understood your essence? If this message touched you in any way, share it. Someone may need exactly these words today. Be thankful, because life has given you the chance to be on the side of those who offer, not on the side of those who beg for help. Never forget, today's effort builds tomorrow's success. And yes, some people will get annoyed when you start prioritizing yourself. But don't stop. Do it for yourself. Do you want your children to have their feet on the ground? So put some weight on their shoulders too. Responsibility teaches more than talk. You don't need to speak badly of anyone. Your actions already tell your story. Only those who have been hungry with me sit at my table. Ships do not sink because of the water around them. They sink when they let water in. Protect your interior. Don't bring the chaos that is outside inside. May your dreams always be bigger than your fears. Life has these ironies. You only understand what happiness is after pain, and only values presence after absence. A wise man told me, the secret to my success? Surrounding myself with people who are better than me. And now let's talk about something that many people avoid. Intimacy in a relationship. A woman only truly surrenders herself when she sees in her partner everything she admires. Sex is not just pleasure, it is connection. It is strengthening the bond. It's where the man feels valued and the woman feels safe. Woman, take care of your intimacy with your partner. A woman who performs oral sex on her husband will be able to have a grateful man in her home, exercising his masculine role and full of love to give to his wife. Since a man tends to feel more loved when his wife feels sorry for him, in every way, sex is a fundamental resource to solidify the bond with her husband. So, woman, do not neglect intimacy with your husband. Take care of him as he deserves. Invest in affection, surprise, and exchange. Don't wait until you fall into a routine to remember your passion. Be creative. Bring lightness. Propose moments. For two. The flame of love stays alive when we choose to blow it. What about words spoken in anger? Be careful. They hurt for much longer than you think. The past is not a prison. It was a learning experience, not a sentence. And finally, if any of these words touched your heart, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. What was the phrase that spoke to you the most today? This content is made with soul, designed for you, and for everyone who is on this journey of growth. See you in the next video. Share this with anyone who needs to hear it. See you soon.